Yo, this is your boy DR, aka the Weed, and I'm going to be talking about my reaction, or this is my reaction to The Promised Neverland episode 1. Now, I have read the first few chapters of The Promised Neverland, so I have a gist what's going on. So, spoilers what's up ahead. I'm going to give you a quick summary of the story. So basically, it's just a human breeding farm by extraterrestrials, particularly kids. And they trick kids that they're an orphanage, but actually they're farms for them to be harvested and eaten. So I'm not sure whether this is on planet Earth or someone else or somewhere else, but I do know that it's about extraterrestrials breeding humans to be eaten. That's it. And they use an orphanage to cover up as farms. Well, the kids think they're orphanage, but really they're just harvesting them, which is messed up. Now, this type of theme has been used throughout science fiction many times, and usually inspired by conspiracy theories about extraterrestrials coming to this planet and using people, particularly large amounts of missing people, as food, and they kidnap them, they abduct them, and it's a slave trade, right? And you hear this from UFO conspiracy theories, people who've been abducted saying that this what's been happening, and people who come from the government or claim to come from the government saying that these are actual events taking place in real life, and art is inspired by reality, and reality is inspired by art. So this is what you're seeing a recurring theme of that. Um, Now the animation. That's the first thing I saw. The girl coming through the door. I don't know how many frames it took to draw that, but that was really that was something I really noticed, and that was amazing. It was very like ghastly. You know what I'm saying? It was almost if that there was no barriers, barriers or angles anywhere. It just flowed right through. It just came to you. It was like a long, smooth, gentle breath. That particular scene they showed, and it was actually the first scene, which was great. The anime opening was okay. I think it fit. I think the tempo, the music fit the story. What's going on in the story. The kids, the characters. We didn't get much to know about all the characters except for the main two. The main character was the little girl with the orange hair and the white hair boy. So we see the kids running about, and we given this false impression that it's an orphanage. But later on, the two main characters they showed um goes to like a little building they're not supposed to, and then they end up finding a dead body inside a truck. And while they find a dead body inside a truck, these two weird beings come in and they start talking about how we're going to harvest these kids, and then they find this is how they find out that they're actually meant to be food, and they was being raised to be harvest their entire lives, which is messed up. So I had to find this out. And their caretaker, right, their foster mom, I guess, comes in and she's part of the whole thing. But one thing I noticed about the foster mom, she when she came in, they, of course, the reveal of her working with the extraterrestrials as harvest the kids. Of course, we know that she's probably not even human, but she still looked human. So I guess that's her. I don't know, some type of bodysuit, or maybe she is human and she's like on their side or what. But I'm not even sure. But with that said, boy, my eyes are red. You can tell this night. But with that said, um, yeah, basically they have no control, no power. So the two kids they find this out. So the girl, the orange hair, start breaking down crying, and the dude, he's telling her, "No, it's all right, it's okay. We're gonna strategize to get out of here." And also, there's another kid, a black haired boy. He ends up finding out. So they saying, so we leave off the end of the episode about them strategizing to get out of the orphanage. But as soon as they say that, the mother, the foster mother comes in and she drops a mask. I don't know what that supposed to mean, but I'm not sure at the end she knew what it was up to, or it was something for some, or it was for some other reason. But whether it was she knows or doesn't know, she's about to know, and it's about to get lit. And that's where we leave off in the end episode. And that's pretty much what happened on the first manga chapter. So it wasn't really anything new to me. It was really anything new to me. I know exactly what happened. However, with that said, that's my reaction to the first episode. So one of the main things that I noticed was really the the animation. The animation was good. The colors were vivid, vibrant, and beautiful. Everything wasn't it was nothing out of place. Everything matched together. The flow, the movement of the characters were very, natural. The emotional expressions, you were able to relate to them because usually this type of genre is mature. So a lot of teenagers, like older teenagers and adults, might read something like this. And but when it starts off, if you had never read a manga or never knew about the Promised Neverland or heard about it but don't know the plot, it's a child. It's a child. The beginning, it's a child. It has childlike energy. The kids are playing. They're playing tag and all that. So you had to. So at the beginning, you push yourself. You start trying to push yourself in during that time when you was a kid, so you can resurrect those feelings. And when you switch your perspective to a kid's perspective, now you see when the character experience when the characters experience the what they was being raised for their entire lives. Now you start seeing now you can feel the characters' emotions, particularly through their facial expressions, and I found that very good how they did that. They started off with a childlike energy, so and then they spent enough time for you to relate to it. So when the truth was revealed, then you can feel a child's horror, and their facial expressions were very good. Imagine that horror of finding out that you was about to get eaten, or harvested and sent away to be eaten. So this episode was very good, and I give it a 7 out of 10, which is good for our first episode. I'm looking forward to be better, right? So all that said, it was your boy D, aka the Weed. If you view this video, you can go to my channel and check out my One Punch Man video about Saitama's true goal. Was it power absolute or dreams with aspirations? It's a series I'm going into, and I'm going different topics. I'm going under talking about that. You can probably tell that my eyes are very red. I look tired. I can barely talk, so I'm going to bed. If you're viewing this at night or day, this is your boy D Hop, aka the Weed. Peace. I'm out, and at very least, having an okay day or night. See you next time on episode 2 reaction of The Promised Neverland.